Today's video is about helping you teach your puppy how to track. We will cover tracking using scent, tracking using live game and a knit bag, and then tracking using plain live game. To start, you will need rope, scent, syringe, a bumper, a scent masking, and feathers if possible. So in this bag, we have a Doken quail, syringe, and quail scent. I use the small Dokens with my dogs as the normal size ducks, pheasants, etc. are too large. They can't actually be compressed in the dog's mouth like real game. So in this part of the video, you're going to see me injecting my Doken with scent. You want to make certain that you inject all sides and make certain you slather all sides as well. And this will become important as we get ready to lay our track. Now we're ready to go outside. Alright, so in this part of the video, we are going to take our Doken, our bumper, and tie the rope to the end of it. And then we're going to toss that rope, excuse me, not the rope, but we're going to toss that bumper. And then using the rope, we're going to drag it back to us, to a spot that we've marked. So you don't want to forget where the track starts. And the reason why we do it this way is for two reasons. You don't want the dog to track you. And I'll be showing that here shortly in this video as well. You don't want the dog to be tracking you. And secondly, we throw the bumper in reverse because the scent. So the scent should be getting heavier as the dog goes along. When using scent, the scent should be getting stronger the closer the dog is to the game. When you toss the bumper, where it lands gets the most scent. As you drag it, the scent dissipates because it's coming off. When using live game as a drag, it will go just the opposite as if the animal laid the track itself. At this point, I usually spray my feet. And now it's time to place the bumper back where it originally landed. Senza your own tracks. So now you have a track without your tracks mixed in with it. Now place the feathers at the start of the track. It's time to get the dog for the track. I don all my gear and I go to the dog and I tell him he is working. He is working. This is because we're working in the yard. By doing it this way, this allows the dog to distinguish between when he is working and when he is out to have fun. And this is especially important when using the yard. The dog is taken to the track, i.e. the feathers, and given a search command. The puppy goes searching wildly for game, and up he has missed the mark. He's close though. He's close, and this is going to happen, so be patient. Takes practice. and he has kindly run completely away from the track. And the puppy recovers, and he will find the game. Wonderful. Settled down now, the puppy begins to track, and you'll see where he would have found the game, but of course he's already gotten it. Wanting to show my puppy in the best light, I decided to make another track. But I did so without thinking. So watch what I do, see the mistakes that I make, and then how the puppy responds. The puppy is given the search command, and watch what he does. The first thing he does is take a look at the gate. He's turned to the gate. You'll see him turn outside to see where I had been outside. And success. The puppy now has the bumper. Much like with scent, I mark the start of the track and make my throw. Notice it is not the quail that is being thrown, but the weighted end of the other end of the rope. As before, leave no tracks of your own. Simply go and pick up the line on the other end. I have now placed the quail out of reach and we are ready to start. The dog is given the search command and begins to track. And at this point, the dog has done exactly what I wanted it to do. It tracked the quail very well, I might add. I'm so proud. But of course, he was prevented from getting the game. You'll notice that he did check by the fence. To be honest, I just let live game go. But you can also place them, and I will show you how to sleep a bird. Well, the quail lives for another day of training. So this is the same quail we've been working with. All right, he's very much alive. All right, so I attempt to take his head and put it underneath his wing. He wasn't trying to hear that, so I turned around and I gently shook him from side to side to make him dizzy. Just gently, gently. There's no need to break his neck, don't hurt him. And then I took his head, put it underneath his wing, and then I was able to pull his feet straight out. I pulled his feet out, and the bird is asleep.